Hey everyone, Gav here. So I'm about to make a breakfast pot and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. So here I have some garlic. Okay, you've all seen garlic before. And I'm just going to cut that up first of all. So remove the skin from the garlic. Nobody wants to eat that. And then it'll also be a little bit easier to chop. Okay, you don't have to be really fine with this. Just cut them into small pieces, they don't have to be exact. Okay, so that's the garlic. So now I'm going to add some sweet peppers. Okay, 2 long ones. Top them, tail them, and put this to one side and try to keep the seeds. That's okay, I don't mind the seeds. They can go in as well. Maybe I'll try to remove them. Okay, so now it's time to start cutting the sweet chilies, not chilies, pepper, sorry. Again, they don't have to be perfect. Okay, and the next one. I'm not going to do them all on camera. I think you get the basic idea. Okay, so next thing's next. 6 regular sized tomatoes. You could just use canned tomatoes. Okay, so again, you don't have to get these perfectly, but you should get the stalk out. Okay, like so. And then just like roughly cut them. Because they're going to shrink in the pan. Okay. I've just realized that my hand is actually obscuring what I'm doing from you. Okay, so basically diagonally into the stalk, like so, and then just pull it out. And now we have the good stuff. So I've got 6 Bratwurst German sausages, and I've got 300 grams of belly bacon, Bauchspeck in German. Okay, let's start cutting that stuff up then. Okay, I'll start with the bacon because that can go directly into the pan because we'll be using that fat. I won't be oiling the pan whatsoever. Okay, so nice and easy. Cut it like so. Okay, and then just cut it into strips. As easy as that. These aren't going to be fine pieces. Okay, and then cut them a little bit like that to make them a little bit smaller, but they don't have to be too small. Okay, now for the sausage. So take a bratwurst. What I like to do is cut it lengthways, like so. Okay, you can remove the skin if you want to, but you really don't have to. And then just cut it like this. Okay, so you should have pieces about that size. So now I've got everything more or less organized. I can show you what I have. The tomatoes, the bacon, the sweet pepper, the bratwurst, garlic, and some smoked paprika. Okay, let's crack on. So I'm going to start the bacon off on a high heat. I'm going to let it melt so all the fat renders down, and that might take a little time. So let's take a look. Starting to sizzle a bit now. And you can see that the fat from this bacon is starting to leach out now. So at this point the bacon's about 3/4 of the way cooked through. So I'll add the sweet pepper now to give it a little bit of liquid and to take some of that flavour from the bottom of the pan. Okay, that's coming along nicely now. I've turned the heat down a little bit, so it's on a medium to high heat now. And I think at this point I can add the garlic and the smoked paprika. So I've turned the heat back up a little bit to get rid of some of that liquid. And also now, because I'm going to add the bratwurst, the sausage, and it's going to cool the pan down quite a bit. Okay, and I'll mix that in thoroughly. And as soon as the sausage gets some colour, the tomatoes will go in. Yeah, that's coming along nicely. And as soon as some of that liquid's gone, I'll put the tomatoes in and then leave it simmer. Okay, now it's time to add the tomatoes. Okay, and make sure you stir them in. Okay, now I'll just turn the heat down and leave that simmer. So look at that bubbling away. So we just leave some of that liquid reduce, and then it will be ready to serve. I won't eat all of this by myself in one go. It's way too much. There's about 4 portions there, or maybe in my case 2 large portions. Okay, so this is more or less ready now. So now time to serve it up. So here is the bowl. I'm just going to put some Parmesan on top. And there you have it. Gav's breakfast pot, or pan, or whatever you want to call it. See you later.